So my personal review on the striker. I've been burning through the story. Went and farmed, got myself up to like 26. Started heading through the story because that's where we're getting our maximum XP. If you look at the event that we got going on, yeah, it's rewards. Event, it's level 58. Is your main goal. You get to find an accessory box which contains an ogre ring, a crescent guardian ring, a basilisk bell, or a tongue guide earring. This event goes through the 4th of December. I highly recommend level up one team or one striker just to 58 just to go in and get in the box and then go from there. Why is this audio so loud? Hopefully that's better. These heartbeats are super freaking loud. I noticed on one of my videos they were just, the gameplay was just too loud for you guys to even hear me. It was my bad. My review, based off of his combat, his passives, I feel like he's a well-rounded tank. I feel like he's going to be able to take a beating, and he's going to be our only contestant for the Witch and Wizards that we currently have out. And I also feel like he's going to give a Berserker a hard time run for their money when we have our Awakenings. Right now the Awakenings aren't out, they're postponed. I personally feel this is all the stuff that I've gathered from doing this quest line. Sold off all the crappy gear, threw the rest of the gear on my central market, which is selling off. Oh, it's already been sold. Okay, sold last night. So I make, on average, I play this game a lot, like a lot. All right. So with that being said, I make on average 100 million every 3 days. When I'm grinding my areas and when I'm doing my stuff. As far as the world boss, it's really good. Super fast. Like if you're gonna hit Kudum and the world boss, make sure you go to the world boss first, the new world boss, and then swap over to your ult that's on Kudum. Crescent Guardian Shrine is the spot I've been grinding. I've received 2 crescent rings from it, like 5 hours of grinding, accumulated grinding. I still have some unopened soil rings sitting over here in the grains of sand right there. Unopened soil rings. I have 3,000 trash loot, 300, 197 plus those zero. Those are another 100,000 in my bank. Then if you come right here, this is where all my other trash loot from it is. 3,000 again, 1 gauntlet, and 25 of this. So when I'm out grinding, I'm gonna be sending my trash loot out there. When my pets need food, I come back and deposit all my trash loot in here. I leave my food on my camel pretty much. Crescent Guardian ring, I don't even have a node on it, so I don't even have energy, but I'm still getting stuff from it, so it's definitely worth it. Looks like we got 2 mini bosses out here. They're gonna give us more silver. We're gonna go get that here
The circumstances you go through
shortly, because since we're grinding through story, it's gonna be more beneficial. Mother, just let me go kill these guys. Now I gotta defeat 80 of them. Now it's gonna be. There's one. This combat style is really good. And this event stuff is phenomenal. I feel like overall, I think this is turning into the update video, not just a Striker review. But let's go over the Striker because that's what you guys came here for, and then you guys can sit around for everything else in the future. So, alright, so regarding Striker, I feel really, there's a girl, custom necklace, nice. I feel really good about this combat style. It's probably one of the funnest combat styles I've played. It just reminds me of an old school fighting game, like crazy, which in my eyes is perfect. Like that's why I'm, you know, so very into this character. If you don't like Mortal Kombat, which is maybe my character, or Street Fighter in particular, like, I mean, look at this. We got the Shuriken, right? Okay, so if you don't like Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter, this is probably not the class for you, but however, it is freaking amazing. It just dropped on PS4, so keep that in mind that it is ready to go on PS4. Tamer, as you can see here, I have level 30 Tamer. This one I just got to level 30 as well. I was goofing around with it, farming some mains as a level 30 Tamer, yes. It uses short sword. So anyone who has a ninja class out there can just transfer their short sword over and wind up just tearing through mobs like it's no one's business. That's part of why I leveled up a ninja for short sword. Let me see here real quick, just so you can kind of see. I'm rocking 240 DP, don't need to. I'm rocking 151 AP, don't need to. I could be using the Brazy, which I got rid of, and this main weapon right here and be perfectly fine. I could be rocking all the gear that it gave me and be perfectly fine, like this free fill stack right there, +7 free fill stack. Nice. Okay, so I am leveled up my Zarka to +11, only lost 55 durability. I feel like that's really, really good. Or Kudum, my bad. I'm rocking a Kudum. So the thing about a Striker, the reason why I'm not going for a Nervo, and the reason I definitely could, like a Nervo would be a good thing to wind up running for the Striker. And eventually I'll just place a bid and buy one. Now, the reason why I'm not running right off the rip, because I could have easily got boxes, this, that, you know, all that fun stuff. So, the Striker gets plenty of DP through his passives. Plenty. Alright, I'm going to show you this here real quick. So you look at his passives. Mother truck. Okay. Bruh. Let me finish this real quick. I don't have any left. Alright, we're gonna come back out this way and drop down here just so I can show you what I'm talking about. First, we'll summon our Black Spirit to progress the quest line. Now, if we come in here and we look, all melee DP up. Okay, so this is gonna give me melee DP. Before this was just giving me regular DP. Okay, now this DP affects when you are in combat. Alright, so the moment I enter into combat, my DP is gonna spike. So just so you're aware. Now the other thing too, if you look, okay, this is giving you 30% movement speed and 6% accuracy, so it's more of PvP, and it'll also reduce the cost of your spell power, wrath power, all that fun stuff. Okay, now if you look at this one, all evasion up. Okay, that's gonna give me a 10% evasion, which is perfect because I'll be able to evade, and that is what the Nuver gives. The Nuver gives evasion, right? So has given me more evasion. Later on I'll unlock another skill that gives me more evasion. This recovers wrath, gives you extra on hits, flow hits. Flow hits are anytime you combo. Blood Fang, your critical crit rate, which is phenomenal. I need to, in fact, actually get some home stones and wind up increasing crit rate through leveling of alchemy. So right there, all the melee DP up. Alright, this gives you all different kinds of DPs, okay? Defense points, which is perfect. Now, Kudum, in particular, is the only other one that gives you DP, okay? It's gonna keep on giving you DP. Look, all DP up. Extra AP against monsters. All accuracy up. All AP up. And to present 10% to ignore resistance, which is huge. Okay, so with all that being said, you're like, oh, that's fine, dandy, whatever. Okay, now let me show you here real quick. We'll pull up our schematics of. All right, we'll go with a sub weapon, and his sub weapon is the bracers. All right. Oh boy, there's a Nervo available, but it's probably a Tet. Okay, so we're gonna go with Pen real quick. Alright, it's a 46 or 44 out of 46 with 7 DP. Alright, it gives you all AP up. It gives you extra AP against monsters and 10% resistance. That's all resistance. Okay, so that means you are resistance against grabs. Everything else. However, this one that is way more expensive, we're gonna come over here and do this, and this is why it's way more expensive. Extra AP against monsters is 62. All resistance up by 10. Extra AP against monsters. So that's gonna, yeah, I get my extra from there, but then I'm getting extra from here as well. So that means grinding, let's go. All AP up, I'm just gonna become stronger. All DP up, just gonna become more tanky, and it's already sitting at a 9 tank. This thing is a freaking phenomenal. 19 plus more DP. Oh my gosh. All accuracy up. It's a base 13 already. It's just accuracy through the roof. So the moment I enter combat, my accuracy, DP, all that fun stuff is going to shoot up. That's why Kudum is the better end game. Long game. Long term end game. Kudum. Kudum. Long term end game. Yes. Short term, Nover. And it also depends on what you want. Raw IP, Nover. End of story. But you want to be more tanky and withstand the hits from those raw IPs, go with the Kudum. This class is meant to be a frontline tank, frontline tank destroyer, smash them all up style class. Like, unless you honestly really want and need that extra AP, which you shouldn't if you're running Hazarka, then don't worry about it. But seriously, Don't worry about it. And if we go into our awakening weapons here, I use Musa for Crescent Blade, and I'm going to begin new awakening weapon. 2 have currently been sold on the market already. We've had like a total of 4 or 5 drop, and that's it. And we've had like a total of 2 being sold, and that's it. Like, people just want that money, then that's where they're going from. But alright, so overall, really good. I enjoy the striker. The update is phenomenal. I feel like it makes this more convenient. Like, let's say I come over here and I cancel an item, and then I don't have to scroll all the way back down. No, it just sits right here when you cancel it. So watch, I'm gonna collect this. Alright, now that that's collected, it doesn't send me back up to the top, which is really good. Right now I'm going to be talking about beer for the cooking once they get the cooking fixed, because yeah, I just kind of don't really see the point in right now. Artisan cooking is bugged. PS4, like, you can't even turn in nothing. It just got this event where it just told me to brew 50 beer, and I'm like, why should I brew 50 beer if you're not going to work? Alright, so right now they got out these boxes that you get letters and bows and a box from, and you convert said box. So let's come in here, right? So you get these pieces, there's packaging, and like they're worth like 150,000 if you sell, because you need 3. But then if you combine the box, you get all this stuff from it as a loot chance roll, which has less blues than the pumpkin ones, thankfully. But either way, I'm still stacking them. I have all these stacked up. I'm gonna begin some more of these. If you want to make the most out of your time for this event, what I would personally do, and this is what I'm gonna do, that's why I say it this way: be on for your 3 hours, get your rewards, level up characters, grind them through, hit 58, get a fine accessory box, put that box away, swap characters, do it on a tamer. Then personally, this is what I'm gonna do: create a new class. Striker is faster to level. Striker is higher combat. It is a lot faster to level. It tears through mobs quicker. So I'm gonna create another striker. I'm gonna burn through the content, get it leveled up to 58, do it again, do it again, do it again, and just keep on deleting characters when you get there. You know, like, you need more. That's what, because the accessory boxes are what's gonna give you your endgame gear to level up your striker. With us not having the awakening out, they're super valuable. And I don't know if anyone saw, but for the fine accessory box, yeah, that's gonna give you your Ogre's Ring, Crescent Guardian Ring, the Basilisk Belt, Tongue Gratier Ring. Now everything in there except for the Crescent Guardian Ring is phenomenal, and they all sell for quite a bit. If you want to sell them, that is gonna be your fastest way for getting your levels up, making your money through it. We got one as a turn-in from, and that's where I got the Serpent's Necklace and leveled that up, because they're going pretty cheap. So if you wind up getting one on out of your box or something, like if let's say you get one of these rings right here, 39 available for 29 million. That's super cheap in this game in comparison to most. I think there's no one selling it bottom price. Alright, so the lowest that you can wind up getting it. If you wind up getting one, that's, 30 mil, and you wind up getting another or 2, whatever you want, however many you want. The other thing too is if you get a 15 stack and then you like, okay, so you fail stack, right? So you're gonna wind up getting a 15 stack. Basically, you fail on an item until it says that your enchant is plus 15, and then you wind up enhancing the piece of gear you want. It automatically boosts up to a 62%, and the way that I see it when it comes to enchanting, it's either going to go or it's going to break, plain and simple. But the higher the stack you have, the higher chance you have. So what I would personally be doing is I would level it up, or I would fail stack it, and then once you hit a 52 mark, once you hit a 50 or higher, so fail stack of 15, you can get it directly into priest. Where's this person? There we are.
Do not hesitate to help others. Everyone.
Boxes from this update, they aren't going to mean a whole lot, but I'm still stacking them. Just kind of saving them for a rainy day. And when that, you know, I mean, when that rainy day comes, and I open them, I'm looking to get a billion silver out of dress drops, RNG drops. You know, if I happen to get boss gear, you bet I'm gonna hang on to it. I'm gonna level it up, and I'm gonna either sell it off or use it, depending on whether it offers more or less. Right now, as you know, everyone's running the Grundle set. Alright, let's go ahead and swap out this. We're gonna check you in. There we go.
I have come here to purify your spirits. Lord Elion is outraged.
That's pretty much it for me today. The Striker, I really enjoy. There's not a whole lot of gameplay of it because I don't really have a reason to run much gameplay when I'm level 31 on it. But the Striker, in my eyes, is pretty beefy, pretty good. I would definitely level it up again. I would definitely wind up re-rolling off of, for example, one Striker onto another, just to, well, not really re-rolling, but leveling up a separate Striker just to get that fine accessory box. Definitely, my eyes, valued, worth it, big time. Alright. Combat style with is super fun. My personal opinion. I feel this is really good. I'm gonna later on complete my extra 5 hours of grinding the Crescent Guardian Shrine, and I'll give you my opinion on that. Next will be Nagas, because I'll need a kind of a break from draining myself full of purified water and teas, because the desert debuff is now back on the PS4. Blows. And then we'll go from there, and I'll decide my next location of grinding. A lot of people, are, in particular with the desert debuff being back, are gonna be grinding for their money back over here at Sovereigns. And the harder hitters who really want something are gonna come over here to guards, and it's kind of how it's gonna go. All right, I'm kind of burning out here. I don't really have nothing else to talk about. I'll catch you guys on another video here shortly when I head over more money making methods. Y'all have a wonderful day.